This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season. Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Now they're running on the toss. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they looked for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Connors. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Connors. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Design quarterback run. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
With the BAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. It mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. What a catch. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. 1st down and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped. No surprise there, Cook. It's a red zone touchdown to the Big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I'd love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
And this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Alabama. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we're seeing more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And your Alabama first and time will take over 1st and 10.
Offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Connors. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Alabama needing this fourth down conversion. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover two because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the second half is a handoff. He shreds the tackle. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're...
He's in the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tie.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth.
The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it second down. They'll run the option. They hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Makes the grab. It's Hicks.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Caught quickly, and he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On the ground, it's Connors. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Let's go.
Grab here are the sticks. It's Murray. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Look out. Room to run here. Zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one off.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Get set.
They open the 4th by going to the air. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here's a good throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. Runs through the defender. Again, ripping through the defense. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tackled, but 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
With the catch, it's Connors.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown! Bama! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Stands out of the air with one hand. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Wow, pretty impressive. I mean, it only picked up a few yards. It didn't quite get the first down, but man, this guy's putting on a display of how to catch the football with one hand.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Catch made on the out route. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. Runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Keeps it on the design hammers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Ready, go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Missouri, 14.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Can't stop him. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This was a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. You know, for the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes, try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.